All right, thank you for joining. Today we will go over Palantir, PLTR. And like I was saying, or like I mentioned yesterday actually, right? I mentioned that we were now approaching a very important resistance level, which sits at around 162. And if price was to reject, I would expect to see at least a move back down to retest the trend line, which sits at around $140. And look at that, we are pretty much there 2 days later, right? So what do I expect next to happen with Palantir is we need to see and make sure that Palantir is willing to hold this level. If it holds $180, then the next move to the upside will be targeting more than likely at least $175, which is a psychological level. But if buyers really start stepping in, all-time highs is still going to be the next best target. This kind of a pullback is for sure normal. We want to stay at or around this trend line. We do not want to see price action going below, because if so, things can get very bearish for Palantir, and we're now entering the next level of trading range, which is between 120 to around $60, right? So definitely not hard to believe these levels getting tested again if the selling continues, right? But for right now, the most important trading range or dealing range is between $125 to around $207, right? So let's go ahead and see exactly how that plays out. If I drop down to the 4-hour, we are almost exactly at that area, right? The golden pocket. So I'm expecting at New York Open to get a push to the upside. Hopefully that price action is sustainable and we get continuation, right? But usually once you get these kind of a big move down, I wouldn't be surprised if we stay in this area for at least the next few days, right? For the rest of the week, leading into next week to be a little bit more bullish, right? So let's just see how this all plays out. It is still going according to plan. And if this level fails, the next area of interest, in my opinion, not even this low at 128, it would have to be maybe a liquidity sweep of 121 with a nice bullish price action to turn the market structure bullish once again. So that's pretty much it with Palantir. A very quick review. Thank you for joining. And until next time.